Fiction breathes life into ideas, igniting imagination in ways that mere facts cannot. As I sit in this coffee shop, the air thick with the aroma of roasted beans and the hum of conversations, I reflect on how stories, crafted narratives, reshape our understanding of education. I lean back, watching a group of kids at a nearby table, their laughter echoing off the walls. They're not just playing, they're experimenting, learning in ways that traditional classrooms often overlook. That's where fiction comes in.
Did you hear about the UED?
Yeah, it's like free money for school stuff.
They've already grasped the essence of a concept many adults still struggle to comprehend. It's all about access, unfettered and universal. Their dialogue spins a web around me, reminding me how powerful storytelling can be when it connects to real-world ideas. I pull out my notebook and jot down thoughts. Education often feels like an uphill battle, doesn't it? Systems bound by rules and regulations can stifle creativity and innovation. But through fiction, we create spaces to envision alternatives. We paint futures where every child has what they need to thrive. As I sip my coffee, a woman at the counter catches my attention. She scrolls through her phone, seemingly oblivious to the world around her. But she looks frustrated. Her brow furrows as she swipes past endless articles on educational reform. So many critiques, but so few visions for what could be. I wonder if she realizes how vital imagination is in these discussions. It's not enough to criticize what we have. We must dare to dream of something better.
What if education was more like a game?
A game? Like video games?
Yeah, you get points for learning new things, and everyone starts at level 1.
A spark ignites within me as I imagine their idea taking shape. A playful system where learning feels less like an obligation and more like an adventure. In that moment, I see how fiction allows us to explore concepts like gamification without limitations imposed by current educational frameworks. Learning should feel exciting, I mutter under my breath, scribbling furiously as if capturing lightning in a bottle. Fiction has this uncanny ability to dissolve barriers and ignite curiosity. Through stories, whether books or animated videos, we present complex systems in digestible formats that invite people to engage with them emotionally. Suddenly inspired by the children's dialogue, I write down another thought: Universal Education Dividend. The UED can serve as a narrative framework for educational equity. It's not just theoretical, it's tangible when we weave it into engaging tales that resonate with audiences across ages and backgrounds. As I contemplate this further, memories flood back. Reading Harry Potter as a kid felt like discovering hidden worlds filled with possibility. The magic was not merely in spells or potions, it lay in friendship and resilience, themes that transcend age groups but also find relevance within educational reform discussions today. With every character's journey toward growth and understanding, I see reflections of real students striving for success despite their circumstances. A core tenet within the UED philosophy. If fictional characters can inspire perseverance through adversity, why can't our education system emulate that? The barista sets my fresh cup on the table with a smile before returning to her task. I'm struck by her unwavering focus amidst chaos. She's crafting experiences here too, connecting people over shared moments while serving coffee like nurturing educators shaping young minds daily. And yet, what's often overlooked? The necessity of funding models that prioritize every learner's needs without excess complexity or red tape. A nearby patron grumbles about funding cuts while scrolling through news on his tablet. A familiar tune echoing across countless discussions nationwide about financial support for education initiatives lost amid bureaucracy. Yet here lies fiction's power. Creating engaging narratives around concepts like global sales tax funding illustrates our collective responsibility toward equitable access without delving into boring economic jargon. Imagining animated graphics showing global collaboration emphasizes how essential everyone is in this story, a community coming together for universal access. And it strikes me again, fiction doesn't just provide escape, it serves as a rallying cry. When people see themselves represented within narratives filled with potential solutions rather than stark realities, they engage more deeply than before. As children share their playful theories about educational games across from me, it becomes evident that engaging storytelling transcends boundaries. Cultural nuances dissolve when faced with compelling ideas anchored in shared values. How do we get from 2025 ideas today into tangible action towards UED realization? By building bridges through narrative arcs connecting individuals who are passionate about shaping futures they may never witness firsthand.
Maybe we should build a school.
One kid suggests out loud while tapping their chin thoughtfully.
A school where you learn whatever you want.
Another adds excitedly. Their energy pulls me from introspection into lively imagination once again. I begin drafting scenes depicting characters navigating this fantastical institution dedicated solely towards personal exploration instead of standardized testing metrics driving engagement downward.
Like Hogwarts meets Silicon Valley.
Someone jokes at the table next door. It strikes true because isn't that what learning should embody? An environment encouraging curiosity over conformity? With each idea layered atop another throughout this vibrant scene, the kids embodying hope beyond despair. They become storytellers themselves, even though they don't recognize it yet. Every word exchanged forms pathways leading toward reimagining an educational landscape unbound by today's constraints, but rather propelled forward via possibilities yet unfathomed. What if every child had resources available allowing them access to unrestricted pathways, enabling lifelong exploration regardless of background? What happens then? Fiction invites us all into collaborative dreaming spaces where individuals unite towards creating frameworks designed specifically around authentic engagement within classrooms flourishing globally. These visions weave reality together. They resonate beyond conventional dialogues about educational reform draped under academic settings, solely focused on improving outcomes measured numerically alone, instead transforming individual lives meaningfully aligned toward collective well-being. The chatter fades momentarily as patrons finish up and disperse outside into bright afternoon light, but its essence remains lodged firmly within my thoughts. Just look at these kids fueled by pure imagination, not weighed down by doubt, but propelled forward simply because they dared envision something greater than current constructs allow. In crafting future narratives, exploring various pathways leading toward effective education delivery mechanisms, our shared experiences intertwine, making change possible even against daunting odds presenting themselves a long way. I realize then, fiction isn't merely entertainment. It's revolution wrapped inside powerful stories waiting patiently until someone dares breathe life back into them through discourse, willing embrace complexity while maintaining focus optimism, transforming society altogether, one narrative at a time. Check out our next video, right here.